Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the MLB props and home run calls for this beautiful day, September 11th, Thursday. We got your MLB props today. We will be going over the games in the afternoon. We're going to skip over these early games and just talk about the late ones. Therefore, gives everybody a little more time to be able to follow the picks. Thank you all for joining us. Hal, appreciate you showing up. My name is Tyler Wiemann, and I am here to break it down for you. But before we do, please come join us at the Props Optimizer. Come download it on iOS, on Android, all of that good stuff. It is your one-stop free prop betting platform on the apps. You can also pay $10 a month if you don't want to have ads, but free is the way to go. Let's see. We got some comments coming in here. Bullet, thank you for showing up. Snoop, you the man. We did okay yesterday. Ohtani sold us a little bit, but we'll get into that in a second here. And how I got a 50% boost on Houston Toronto game today. Gonna get that one. Do you like anyone from that game? It is an early one. And you know what? Let's just take a gander at it. Houston, Toronto. We might as well get into it. We'll do this, and then we'll get into the review of yesterday. And there's a lot of stuff we like with Big Edge. Nice, Snoop. You took fantasy points on Ohtani. Yeah, he provided. He just didn't get over 1.5 total bases. He got walked once. He had I think it was a fielder's choice once. Had one hit, scored 2 runs. So he was doing work, just not necessarily how we bet it yesterday. So we got Gausman versus Javier. A lot of different ways to go with this one. Matchups, action. Let's go by rank. And let's see what we got here. Yeah. I mean, Ohtani just does walk a ton. I mean, if you're a pitcher, why would you give him anything good? I mean, I wouldn't. I would rather just put him on base, even though he's a threat to steal. All right, Hal, let's dig in a little bit here. What's the total? 8.5 in Toronto. I think there's a lot of different ways to go here. Let's take this off just so we see some more kind of median projections, because I don't know where your boost was, Hal, either. Yeah, I know the game is soon here. Bet 365. Are you planning parlaying your boost, or are you just going one single shot here? It's has to be a 3-legger. And a single game parlay. Well, in that situation, I mean, yeah, Springer's been on fire. He definitely is in a good spot, has a ton of green. I'm not too worried about Javier. Just Javier is probably not going to work too deep into the game. So definitely like him. Varsho solid versus righties, and that Houston bullpen's not great versus lefties. Javier struggles versus them, so maybe go those two. And Jordan doesn't have great numbers versus Gosman in the past, but man's hitting pretty well right now. I mean, 361 over the last 20 games, 352 versus righties. I would say those three don't look too bad. Snoop also likes Diaz, not a bad option as well. Let's get into today's picks today, though, and before we go too long on that, and start off with yesterday's just review. So verse Jacob Marcy went nuts once again. He had 6. This man just keeps getting it done game in and game out, and he did it once again. We got 2 from good old Bobby Witt, and Shohei Ohtani only got 1, as we were talking about earlier in the show. He got on base a few times, scored twice, had a walk, but unfortunately sold for the 1.5 total bases. I wish I did 2.5 hits, runs, and RBI, which is the other line is I was going back and forth, and unfortunately didn't hit that one. Oh well. 2 for 3 for the night. The other ones that I did throw out, I threw out that I was looking at, Mikel Garcia and also Teoscar. Both of those would have hit. So fortunately I didn't throw those in because I was a little gun shy because I've been off lately, but hey, I'll take it. Let's move it on to today, and we are going to start with Julio Rodriguez, higher than 1.5 total bases. LineStar's at 2.3. Consensus is at 2.1. I like where he's at in this spot. So there's a couple things here. We got a 4-star alert score. He is hitting very well off Soriano in the past. 14 plate attempts, hitting 500, 2 home runs, 500 ISO. Also in his career against the Angels, the man has been an Angel killer. He has a BABIP of 400, has a 347 average lifetime versus the team. Behind Soriano is a terrible bullpen, and he's been hot lately, hitting 309 over the last 20 and 333 versus right-handed pitchers. I think good old J-Rod is in a good spot, hitting 320 over the last month. He's been hot. He's been hitting the ball hard, 43% hard contact, a lot of barrel balls, super high average exit velocity. I think he makes a good play for higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Next, we got Bryce Miller. We got 5.5 strikeouts. I think this line is way high for Bryce Miller. LineStar's at 3.8, consensus at 5.4. The odds are showing to the over, and I think the odds should be going to the under here, and that's where we are going in this spot. Simply put, the thing with Miller is he has had a 14.4% K rate over the last 5 games. He's been allowing a ton of hard contact and a ton of barrel balls, and the one thing the Angels do is hit the ball hard. So I don't think that bodes well to him. He does have a 20.6% K rate over the bigger body of work over the last 20 starts, and the Angels strike out a lot. So I think that's why there is that elevated 5.5 line. I just don't think it is very likely he's going to get to 6 strikeouts. I think the most likely situation is 4 or 5. And if we're getting that at plus money in on sports books or even money, I'm all for it. I like the spot. And while he's better at home, he actually strikes out less at home. He's at like 7 point something Ks per 9 on the road, and it's 6.6, I think, at home there. So another thing that just does not bode well for him. Kind of nasty, but Wiemann is hitting the ball hard. What's funny is he was actually on my list. I took him off in the last minute and put J-Rod on there. I like the spot. And, Wiemann, I was feeling it a little bit, but yesterday I was kind of like, you know what, I'm going to just go good players and in good spots. And therefore I took it out last minute, but I do like Wiemann. I think he's in a good one as well. Next, we got Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases. LineStar's at 1.9. Consensus is at 2.2. Odds are showing to the under. So in sports books, I like it also because I think he is going over. We're seeing a bullpen game in Detroit. Horton literally pitched yesterday. He's not going to go very long. And this Detroit bullpen hasn't been good versus right-handed bats. Also, Aaron Judge versus righties has been heating up. He's hitting 320 over the last 20 games. He has a 50% hard contact rate. It's one of the things that I like to look at when a guy has been a little off number wise. If you look over his last 20 games, he's hitting 232. That is not Aaron Judge, but that hard contact rate is still there. He's still barreling balls. His average exit velocity is fine. Horton's numbers aren't great, and he is likely to face Horton at least once. And all in all, I'm fine for it. I want to pick up on that bullpen with a very good hitter in Aaron Judge. Last but not least, we're going with my man Jackson Merrill. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar is at 1.9. Consensus is at 2.2. And Jackson Merrill is starting to heat up a little bit. We got a 3.5-star alert score. Brown has not been good versus left-handed bats. He has actually been awful versus them. And we have a guy in Merrill that is heating up versus righties. Versus righties, 304 average over the last 20, 2 home runs and 51 plate attempts. Super high ISO, super high WOBA. A lot of guys in front of him that can get it done. While McCabe Brown is, has pitched well in high A and in double A this year, he is jumping from beginning the year at high A, going to the major leagues. And now he is facing some very, very good hitters who crush righties. And Merrill is one of them with a 50% hard contact rate lately. Behind Brown, poor bullpen. I like the spot for Merrill. So our 2 top props today that we will be using for the giveaway, we're going to go Jackson Merrill and Julio Rodriguez. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff to enter the contest. One lucky winner will win $20 when those 2 hit. Now, to give a bigger scope once again on a rundown of what we got all together, we have Julio Rodriguez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. We got Bryce Miller under 5.5 strikeouts. And then we have Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases and Jackson Merrill over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Those are our picks today. Go put them wherever. Reminder, we have a bunch of different links if you're a new customer to Parlay, Play, Chalkboard, Underdog, whatever. Use one of our links, and you can also get 1 free month of LineStar. And come download the Props Optimizer. Now, last but surely not least, we got to get over to our home run calls of the day. And let me take off this. And today's home run call of the day, I am going to go Mickey Moniak in San Diego versus Randy Vasquez. We're going with the hometown kid, San Diego. Grew up in Carlsbad, California, where our office is, and he has been pretty solid this year. 26 home runs over the last 150 games, 239 average, 251 ISO versus good old righties here, and 262 over the last 20 with 156 ISO. Vasquez allowing 156 ISO, home run on 4% of plate attempts. I like the spot for Mickey Moniak. And if you look at the spot, we have him at a 21% chance of a home run, whereas sports books are 19.4%. I'm going to pick on my Padres a little bit, unfortunately, and go with the hometown boy, Mickey Moniak, coming back home, playing against the Padres. That is our home run call of the day. Reminder also to go to our X. We do a giveaway every single day on LineStar app for our home run calls. You can win 1 month of LineStar. Now, that will do it for us today. You all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.